Hey everyone, good afternoon. It's Marianne at Akashic Inspirations. And today is Tuesday, election day here in the United States for presidential elections, November 6, 2012. Okay, lots of wonderful things today. I wrote in my blog today, kind of based on all the readings I was seeing between last night and today. I'm talking about how the energy of love is working with us, how we have to be patient and trust. So I wrote in my blog, like, how do we do that? How do we do that? And it kind of came to me when I was, posting my ballot. I was just so exhilarated. I was just like so thrilled. I was, voting for the president of the United States. Come on, that's a big deal. A lot of people in a lot of the countries don't have that opportunity that we have here. And I just started thinking about all the great things that were happening in our lives. I mean, as we're talking, I'm working with my Ascended Masters because I really wanted to focus on that energy of love, focus on how it works in the background for us, and how in an instant we can have those feelings of abundance right within our heart. So I wanted our masters to kind of work with us and kind of show that to us. So I pulled three here, and I'll go ahead and shuffle. These are like humongous. As you can see, they're like, that's a regular card. So these are a little bit more difficult, but somehow I managed, and if not, I'll fan them because they really are, get a little bit large. Let's do that. And so as I voted and I was walking home, and I live now in my family home where I grew up here in Miami, and walking on the sidewalk, I walked back and forth to school many, many times, and I just saw it in a different light. And my heart I just started feeling this appreciation, this gratitude, this joy, this happiness. And I just felt totally, I don't know, in the flow, in sync. Just knowing that is abundance, a feeling of overflowing. And, sometimes it's just as simple as that. Feeling that great gratitude. All right, I'm just going to pick one. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got and what they're paired up with. I don't know. This is kind of, I'm just inventing this as I go. I just felt like wanting something to reflect each other. Alrighty. First card. Open your heart to love with Jesus. He's got this white aura around his head and his halo. And he has all of these wild and gentle animals, and they're just hanging out with him. We've got the wolf, the lion, the bear, all of these sacred and spiritual, being meek as the lamb. And the little lamb, actually the little lamb that he's holding, oh, you could see this, it's kind of blurry, but here, this little brown spot, that's actually a butterfly. I never noticed that before. I just saw that now. So what is this card telling us? Obviously, working through our heart chakras, just feeling in the moment, that joyous point of love. Allow yourself to love more, to have greater depth and meaning that what your life holds. It's the answer to every question you have about love, life, relationships, health, life purpose, so on. Just both sending and receiving of this love. Forgiving those who maybe have hurt us, just seeing the other person in the light of love. I think that's a really clear message. And the card that goes with it is the Four of Crystals. Now, the Four of Crystals is the earth element, and he's actually sitting in a lotus position. And he's in like a cave. They have cave drawings up here. And he's got the four crystals. Now this creates a stability. This creates a financial groundedness. Although he is meditating, sitting on this rock. So and in the center of these crystals. So he's totally centered. He's totally grounded. He's really bringing in that energy of abundance. Just being kind of looks like kind of like the calm in the midst of everything. And the book says a little bit. It says how easily success can shift when you have a change in perception. Um, he he has. It's so funny. What it says here is not what I get at all. So I'm just going to tell you what I get. I don't care. Even though it says he's entrapped, I don't see it that way at all. Perhaps, perhaps. Let me look at this again because I'm trying to do things more intuitively. And I guess maybe I was like looking through rose-colored glasses compared to what this says in the book. But I don't feel it trapped. I feel the glow of the crystals here. There's these beautiful geodes. This, um, um, gosh, I can't think of the term. Um, and I just see him glowing in power and centered and quietness. I know that may not be the traditional definition of it, but you know what? I'm just going with what my feelings say. Okay. And oh gosh, I love this card. Our second card is Let It Go with Quan Jin. She is the lady of compassion. She's the lady of wisdom. I mean, she basically gave up her life to stay here on this plane and work with us and to be a guide to us. And she just has those beautiful halo of stars all around the top of her head. And the red lotus leaf just totally, completely opened, and she's just floating above this beautiful lake. So it's just understanding and being compassionate towards yourself and to others. And um, you can ask her for help in allowing you to receive that compassion that I think we all need to show to ourselves. And Quan Yin goes along with the Seven of Chalices. And here we are going up this spiral staircase. And, I love my spiral ladder spread. So each cup is holding something different. Each cup offers something new. So as we go ascending, something new is going to be offered to us to see if that is truly an illusion or something that is real for us. We have decisions to make. And that there's levels, different levels of consciousness. What is it that your heart's desire? What is it that you want to go after? I just read a blog by this girl on this new social site that I'm on. It's called herfuture.com, and it's based on Gabrielle Bernstein. And she was talking about how we get tested when we're ready to go to the next level. We're actually tested to see if we're really just going to choose the right thing, if we're gonna settle. So don't settle, and know with clear intentions what it is that you want. And I think that's the key. And the last card we have here on the top is the crystals with Epona. And again, this is a very earth element. We've got working with crystals to help heighten the awareness. She's got some fairies around her, actually. And of course, she's actually riding not a horse, but a unicorn. So a spiritual, magical being that by working with these earth elements, the fairies, the crystals, that's going to lead you to a deeper insight, deeper wisdoms. So perhaps you have Lemurians, work with your Lemurians, work with any crystals that you feel happy with. And the last card, of course, it has to come up. My Glastonbury tour. Seven of Crystals. He's sitting here thinking, is my work good enough? Am I good enough? I have to let go of these doubts of self-worth. These, you are worthy just because you're you and you're here. That we have abundance. I mean, he's got beautiful craftsmanship in his crystals. He's got these beautiful wares, and he's wondering, am I going to sell it, or what am I going to do? And I think we just need to let some of these things go. And I really believe that we need to be grounded. We've got a lot of earth cards here, so I think grounding is important, and setting your intentions and letting things go with compassion to yourself and others, opening your heart to loving yourself and others. So I think all of these are the keys to what it is that we want to achieve and to be your authentic self. So I'm really excited for next week, you guys. You can't imagine. Tuesday is going to be our live YouTube stream on my channel for the Red Tent series. It's an empowerment. We have a wonderful panel of women who were there to be able to talk to you about being your authentic self, what through the different gifts that each one of us have to offer. And we're there to answer your questions. I really want this to be a forum where you can feel free to voice what it is that you authentically want to do. What new projects do you have in mind? Do you just need a little guidance, maybe from our life coach, or from, do you have a health issue? You need some healing. We have a sound healer. We've got Debbie and from Glammy Witch and Lydia from Goddess Divine 88 as our intuitives. And I'm there to reach out with our Akashic records, and it's just going to be such a powerful day for the feminine that particular day. Open communications, very feminine energies. I know that there's gentlemen that watch me too, so please join us, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll have to be a woman to be in tune with your feminine energies. That is also a key of finding that jointness within you. So I wish you many blessings today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, please feel free to share it. Join me on Facebook. And now you can look for me on herfuture.com. It's really nice. I think it's a great social networking, and you get to post and have access to a new group of people, and it's always good to expand and to be included in new circles and find out new things and learn new things, which that's what I like. So I wish you blessings today, light and love. Namaste.